Hola, soy Leo Messi y este es mi video. Espero que les guste.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if one of the greatest soccer players of all time decided to play in the United States? Well, you don't have to wonder anymore, because it's happening right now. Lionel Messi has agreed to join Inter Miami, the MLS club owned by David Beckham, in a stunning transfer that has shocked the world. In this video, we're going to explore how Messi's arrival will impact society in America, both on and off the pitch. First, let's talk about how Messi will improve the quality of soccer in the MLS. There's no doubt that Messi is one of the most talented and influential players ever to grace the game. He scored over 700 goals and won over 30 trophies in his illustrious career with Barcelona and Argentina. He's broken countless records and won countless awards, including being named the best player of the decade by FIFA in 2020.
As any owner, you really want the best players.
He's widely regarded as a genius, a magician, and a legend by his fans, players, and coaches alike. He can create something out of nothing, dribble past defenders with ease, score from any angle and distance, and set up his teammates with pinpoint passes. He's also a leader, a captain, and a role model for his peers and his country. Now, imagine having such a player in your league.
Bring in players like Cristiano or Leo Messi. I've got such admiration for both of them as athletes.
Imagine how much he can elevate the standard of play, not only for his team, but for the whole league. Imagine how much he can challenge and motivate his opponents, his teammates, and himself. Imagine how much he can teach and learn from other players and coaches. Imagine how he can showcase his skills and passion to a new audience in a new market. Messi's presence in the MLS will undoubtedly raise the bar for everyone involved in the league. He'll bring more excitement, more intensity, more creativity, more quality, and more professionalism to the league. He'll make every game a spectacle, every match a challenge, every goal a masterpiece. He'll make the MLS more competitive, more attractive, more entertaining, and more respected around the world. Secondly, let's talk about how Messi will attract more fans and media attention to soccer in America. As we mentioned earlier, soccer is now the fourth most popular sport in the United States, after football, basketball, and baseball. 31% of Americans call themselves soccer fans, an all-time high according to a 2019 Gallup survey. Between 1990 and 2017, the number of Americans who called soccer their favorite sports increased sevenfold. Soccer is especially popular among young Americans, who are more likely to follow international leagues and tournaments than older generations. The MLS has also grown significantly since its inception in 1996, expanding from 10 teams to 29 teams, with further expansion planned to at least 30 teams. The MLS is currently the largest first division professional soccer league in the world. However, despite these impressive numbers and trends, soccer still faces some challenges in America. For one thing, soccer still lags behind other sports in terms of TV ratings, sponsorship deals, and media coverage. For another thing, soccer still suffers from some negative stereotypes, such as being boring, low scoring, or foreign. For yet another thing, soccer still struggles to compete with other leagues around the world for talent, prestige, and recognition. Many American soccer fans prefer to watch European leagues like the English Premier League or La Liga than their domestic league. Many American social players aspire to play abroad rather than at home. Many American soccer clubs lack the resources, facilities, or history of their counterparts overseas. This is where Messi comes in. Messi is not just a player, he's a brand. He's one of the most famous and marketable athletes in the world. He has over 200 million followers on Instagram, more than any other person on the planet. He has an endorsement deals with major companies like Adidas, Pepsi, Huawei, and MasterCard. He has been featured on the cover of magazines like Times, Forbes, and GQ. He has been the subject of documentaries, books, and video games. He's been honored by the United Nations, the Pope, and the Queen of England. Celebrities, politicians, and royalty have admired him. He's been loved by millions of fans around the world, especially in Latin America, Europe, and Asia. Messi's arrival in the MLS will undoubtedly boost the popularity of soccer in America, bringing in more viewers, subscribers, followers, customers, and revenue to the league. Thirdly, let's talk about how Messi will inspire the next generation of soccer players in America. Soccer is most popular among young Americans, who are more likely to play the game than older generations. Over 13 million Americans play soccer in the United States, making it the third most played team sports in the United States. The U.S. has also produced some talented and successful soccer players over the years, such as Landon Donovan, Clint Dempsey, Tim Howard, Christian Pulisic, Alex Morgan, Megan Rapinoe, Carly Lloyd, and many others. The U.S. men's national team has qualified for 10 FIFA World Cups, reaching the quarterfinals in 2002. The U.S. women's national team has won 4 FIFA Women's World Cups, the Olympic gold medals, and 8 CONCACAF Gold Cups. Soccer in America still faces challenges in developing the next generation of players, such as lack of strong youth development system, barriers to access, opportunity, diversity, and inclusion, and the need for more role models and mentors. Messi, being an icon and one of the greatest soccer players of all time, can inspire and motivate young players with his story, skills, values, and visions. Now, imagine having such an icon in your country. Imagine how much he can inspire the next generation of soccer players in America. Imagine how many kids will want to play soccer because of him, to emulate him, to be like him. Imagine how many kids will learn from him, from his techniques, his tactics, his mentality. Imagine how many kids will benefit from him, from his presence, his influence, and his support. Messi's arrival in the MLS will undoubtedly motivate and educate the next generation of soccer players in America. He'll bring more passion, more talent, more diversity, and more opportunity to the game. He'll make soccer more fun, more rewarding, more inclusive, and more aspirational for young Americans. Finally, let's talk about how Messi will boost the popularity and prestige of the MLS around the world. As we mentioned earlier, the MLS is currently the largest first division professional soccer league in the world. The MLS has also grown significantly since its inception in 1996, expanding from 10 teams to 29 teams, with further expansions planned to at least 30 teams. The MLS has also improved its competitiveness and performance in international competitions, such as the CONCACAF Champions League, the FIFA Club World Cup, and the Campeones Cup. The MLS has also increased its revenue and attendance over the years, reaching $1 billion and $8.7 million in 2019, respectively. However, despite these impressive numbers and trends, the MLS still faces some challenges in gaining popularity and prestige around the world. For one thing, the MLS still suffers from a lack of global recognition and respect compared to the other leagues or other sports. For another thing, the MLS still struggles to retain its top players and attract new ones due to the salary cap, the draft system, the travel distance, the climate, and the culture. For yet another thing, the MLS still needs to establish its own identity and style rather than copying or imitating others. Messi's influence in the world of soccer cannot be underestimated. He's more than just a brand. He's a legend, admired and respected by fans, players, and coaches alike. Messi has won hearts all over the world with his incredible skill, grace, sportsmanship, and charisma. He's the embodiment of soccer at its highest level, a true artist and a shining example of the sport's purest form. So there you have it, 4 reasons why Lionel Messi will change soccer in America. He will elevate the level of play, attract more fans and media attention, inspire the next generation of players, and boost the popularity and prestige of the MLS. He'll be a game changer, a history maker, a legend maker. He will be a gift to soccer in America. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Suppose you want to see more videos like this one. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when we upload new content. If you have any comments or questions about the topic or any other topic related to sports and games, please leave them below, and we'll try to answer them as soon as possible.